Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ruth Mary, and if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now and turn on your post notifications so that you get notified every time I post a new video. So welcome to the new video today, and today let's dive right into it. If there's something cardinal or something that has stayed with me for a really long time that my mother told me is have a good relationship with money and don't be desperate for money. So now that I'm older and I can really comprehend, it means you have good discipline, you'll be able to save up, you'll be able to, earn money and also spend money in the right way. So the first thing we'll talk about is having the discipline towards money. Really helps. It doesn't mean that you need to have a lot of money in order for you to put up some rules for yourself that you follow when it comes to money, so that you have or cultivate that discipline. So spend as you earn, and I'm big on that. Don't get to spend money that you don't make, if that makes sense. Spend according to how much money you get. So this does not necessarily mean for people who are working or people who have huge businesses and have all this money and whatever. I feel like finances, it starts with small habits that become a lifestyle. So training yourself and just putting up certain things for yourself that will become a lifestyle. I think it's really important, especially when you do not have much, because it can be a bit overwhelming when you have so much. So regardless of whether it's from a business or it's from like people, your parents giving you something, don't spend more than you are getting. That leads to living within certain means. So you spend according to what you can afford. So there are different types of things, especially like when it comes to commodities or just certain services. There's high class, middle class, and so just putting yourself where you belong and how much you can afford.
Did good today, really good.
Buy things based on your budget, and there's always alternatives and whatnot for each and every product that you may look for and want. So here are a few tips I'll share when it comes to earning, expenditure and savings. To start with, earning. So always have a side gig. Like always look for a side gig. If it means owning a small business or having 2 jobs, if you're better off, like you can find part-time jobs easily other than from your main job or your main source of income. So owning a business is the best thing you can do, because you have full control of, in fact, money flows in all the time, unlike waiting till month end or till your payday to get your income. But for a business, it's different. Money keeps flowing daily, on a daily basis. And then when it comes to expenditure, my big tip is finding alternatives. There's always going to be alternatives to something. If you're looking for an outfit, you're looking for a product, there's always good quality alternatives, and it's the best thing you can do to make sure that you're spending based on your budget, and then also just not going beyond your budget, because that really helps. Debt comes in when you overspend. In order for us to cultivate that financial discipline, there are certain things that you can tell yourself, and just how the tongue is strong. And when you invest in positive affirmations, it really helps. For instance, you can just tell yourself to say, I can be broke. Like, no matter how broke I am, I'll always have something in my savings, and I should never be too broke to have nothing completely on me, whereby if I'm in life and death situation, I have nothing I can do about it, or like I have no money that I can quickly get somewhere and invest. That should be just an affirmation to say, and things like that. And then also another thing that really helps is having a circle that has similar goals and aspirations, and especially like having people that remind you to be where you want to be financially in your life. Could be friends or what you watch, what you listen to. It really helps. Seeing people that have similar financial goals that will lead you to financial stability, that are doing well and are a step further ahead of you, it's very important. And just discussing with your friends and learning from how best they did it or what mistakes they made, and then also just learning for yourself, certain things you get to experience. Like in a bad month, like have you ever experienced running out completely, like running out of your money and spending like randomly spending, whereby you didn't budget and follow your financial goals that month, and then you end up suffering, in short. Have you ever like been in a situation where you haven't paid your rent, your landlord is like by your door, and you get that? Certain situations I feel like really help us to grow financially. If you've ever lacked or been in a situation where you were really desperate for money, such helps other people, but then the best thing you can avoid is being desperate for money, because it will make you make the wrong decisions or just random choices and things like that are going to implicate you. But then if you have a good relation, discipline, budgeting, and follow up this whole regime, or you set up small goals financially, it really helps. And examples of small goals that I'm talking about are finding proper ways of earning money, finding people that can help you in terms of budgeting. Another thing would be also saving up, always having something on you that you can use whenever you are lacking or in need, things like that. It really helps. If you want me to talk more about budgeting and how I think it worked for me, or just my experiences when it comes to budgeting, please let me know. We can discuss more in the comments, so I can talk about it in detail in my in the next video. Yeah, so thank you guys. Please like this video up, comment, and share with your mom, share with your friends, share with your girlfriend, share with everyone, and tell them that this girl is on YouTube and she's making content for us and just entertaining, educating, and just sharing everything lifestyle. So please subscribe. Until next time, it's a bye for now, guys.